Yeah, this is a psychopath, and they probably have. You can only imagine what they have on him. You can only imagine what dirt they have on him. But Iran is not going to back down. And when the 10 days are over, if he begins to annihilate Iran's key infrastructure, we will annihilate everything in the Persian Gulf region. That will be the end of Kuwait. That will be the end of Qatar. It will be the end of Saudi Arabia. It will be the end of Bahrain. And it will be the end of the United Arab Emirates. It will be over. Everyone will have to immediately leave and cross the desert. And by the way, Nima, we are in spring. It's going to heat up pretty fast. The weather is going to get hot. You live in that part of Iran. You know that part of Iran. In the Persian Gulf on the other side, everything depends on uh, on electricity. Without electricity, those regimes collapse immediately. And so everything that the U.S. empire collapses in West Asia overnight. And of course, the Iraqis will take them out, and Yemen will take them out. So if they go for all-out war, the Iranians will go for all-out war, and so will the Axis of Resistance. And who will be the big loser? It will be Zionism. It will be Trump. It will be Netanyahu, because the world will see who destroyed their world. Everyone will see who destroyed their world. In India, those people who foolishly supported Netanyahu and the Zionists, who consider them to be dirt. I mean, they're considered to be just as subhuman as the rest of us. But out of their ignorance, or in many cases out of malice, they support him. They will recognize that it was Netanyahu and the Zionists who destroyed their lives. The world will see everything for what it is. So when the 10 days are over, fine, he can do what he can begin, but Iran will finish the job. We are determined. We are going to end this war, this aggression that's been going on against our country since 1953, once and for all.
Yeah. I think the point is when he's talking about the opening up the Strait of Hormuz would be, so what would be the role of the United States in all of that? Because they were not prepared to go and fight Iranians in the Strait of Hormuz. They were encouraging, somehow trying to convince Europeans to do that. We know as we talk, Europeans are in contact. They're trying to talk with the Iranian foreign minister, for example. We had the, the the foreign minister of Austria just before coming to this live. She said that she was talking with the foreign minister of Iran, Abbas Araghchi, about how they can facilitate their tankers to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. This is the new. Everyone who wants some sort of solution should talk to Iranians, because no one else is in charge of the Strait of Hormuz but Iran. And
Well, that's exactly the point, isn't it? The mafia don, he's not in charge anymore. So they have to speak with Iran. And you saw how at the UN Security Council, France changed its position. So they know where the power lies. They know that even if they joined the Americans in the Strait of Hormuz, they would not be able to change anything. They would only make things worse for themselves and for the world. So the Strait of Hormuz is under Iran's control. And in future, it will remain under Iran's control, jointly with Oman, probably, if they choose to be partners. But Iran will control the Strait of Hormuz. That is how it will be from now on, whether the Americans like it or not, whether the Europeans would like it or not. And the Europeans are beginning to recognize this reality. And Trump is like a 5-year-old child, a psychopath, but a 5-year-old child who's constantly throwing temper tantrums because things are not going his way. So he'll break all his toys, and he'll break your toys, and he'll break my toys, and that's and this is the person who leads the United States. And the political class, not much difference between them and him. He's just more crude. But the very fact that these people are I mean, the French ship, why did it go through? Because France changed its position. So the Europeans, if they want anything from the Persian Gulf, they're going to have to change their attitude, their mentality. Remember, these are the same Europeans that when the Israelis attacked Iran during the 12-day war, they supported it. When they targeted our peaceful nuclear program, they supported it. During this war, when the Americans murdered our leader and murdered our children, they supported it. Now, suddenly, they're making phone calls to the Iranians, trying to sort things out because they know that they miscalculated big time.